Hello and welcome back to All About Gaming episode 11. Good to have you back. We've reached the 10 barrier and now we're here to talk more about games. Have I been playing anything? We'll find out later, but the answer's probably not, unfortunately. But we do have loads of gaming news to talk about and a few other things too. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so as always, we'll start with the gaming news, and we're going to start with Xbox this time, because hardware is apparently up 86% compared to the previous launch, which is quite good. The previous launch never went so well. It's all numbers, isn't it? It's all numbers, so we don't actually know what any of this means. Apparently, Xbox Game Pass also has 18 million subscribers now. Now, last time we heard it was like 15 million subscribers. So say Xbox has sold 3 million of its new consoles, maybe it's got 3 million new subscribers. But I doubt that. I'd imagine most people who bought an Xbox Series X and Series S probably already had Game Pass. There's probably quite a few who bought it, but it's still, even still, it's up at 3 million. A lot of that is probably accounted for PC gamers because obviously it's on PC now. So the fact that it's on PC and Xbox kind of makes it more accessible to everyone. And obviously, it's also on, well, it's not really on Android, is it? Because that's the cloud. So I know if you buy Game Pass, you can get access to the Android version as well. It's all a bit confusing, but I'm pretty sure if you buy Game Pass Ultimate, you get access everywhere, phone, uh, Xbox, PC. I could be wrong about the phone part because I don't have an Android phone, so I've not been able to check myself. I just want it to come to iOS so I can check it out on there because that'd be brilliant. Really cool playing new games because I like playing my games on the PlayStation on the phone via PlayStation Now. That's not PlayStation Now. What am I thinking about? Remote Play, Remote Play. I like doing that, so I'm sure it's pretty cool playing your Xbox games on the phone as well. Anyway, Xbox Series SX is the most successful Xbox launch ever for Microsoft, which isn't too bad during the pandemic, you have to say. So there we go. Congratulations, Xbox. I still don't have one. All I've got is this, this, which is awesome, by the way. Really like it. You can barely see it's gonna blurry, look. Why is it going blurry? Stop going blurry. There we go. That's nice. Anyway, moving on. A free update has come to Animal Crossing New Horizons this week, and soon Dancer Cave will arrive on your island for some carnival fun. So yeah, we're getting a carnival in Animal Crossing. Again, I don't have a Switch, unfortunately. Sadly, I've sold mine, and I was going to buy it back again now that I can afford to do it, but I decided to wait and get a Switch Pro instead, so we'll see how that goes. Because obviously it's not been announced yet and it might never exist, but hopefully it will one day. We hope so. Anyway, the free update comes to Animal Crossing New Horizons on January 28th and includes the carnival and feather-filled festival event, new reactions, new items to purchase. So there we go. Lots of fun stuff coming to Animal Crossing. Also announced, Biomutant is coming to PC, PS4 and Xbox One on May 25th, 2021. Now, there's no mention of any next gen versions, so this is a game we've been waiting on forever. The wee hairy dude and open world RPG. It could be cool, but why is it not coming next gen? Maybe there'll be a next gen update or something. Maybe that'll be closer to the time because May 25th is still a bit away, isn't it? So we'll see what happens there. We also got a few new details on the IO Interactive's Bond game, which apparently might even become a trilogy. So that's exciting because it could be good. Could be good. Hitman's good, so it'll be interesting if they bring over what they've learnt from Hitman to the Bond game. Anyway, apparently it'll be an all-new digital Bond that is not inspired by a Bond actor. It'll have an original story, and IO currently has 200 employees and expects the number to grow to 400. So obviously it's expanding big time for this game. So it's expecting this game to be a success. So we better all buy it. Otherwise, unfortunately, if it's not a success, then we know what will happen, end up sacking everybody, which we don't really want, do we? But fingers crossed it'll be a good success. Anyway, what else we got? The Microsoft Flight update for the UK has been delayed until next month. This is going to have a new aerial views, a new DEM, whatever that means, I'm not sure, over 70 POIs, places of interest, I presume that means, 5 airports, 2 landing challenges, and also 5 brand new photo, I can't say this word, photogrammetry cities. A photograph, I don't know how to say that. We'll forget about it. I write something down then I don't know how to say it. That makes me look really stupid, doesn't it? Never mind. Okay. Anyway, what else got here? Fall Guys. Fall Guys Season 3.5 is coming. A brand new level, 40 plus new variations for existing levels. A fall feed, whatever that means. New DLC pack, Godzilla, Sonic, and Goose Game costumes available in the store, and new shows and costumes. So if you're still playing Fall Guys, then you'll want to be checking that out. Is it right? Fall Guys isn't on Xbox. I don't know the answer to that, so leave a comment. Tell me, is it not on Xbox? If not, then I imagine it's going to get even more popular when it does eventually release, because it's a pretty fun game, and to be honest, I played it about 5 times, then got bored of it, but still, it is a fun game, and maybe one day I'll play it again. You can get free stuff for FIFA on Prime Gaming, and other free stuff too. This free stuff for FIFA, I believe, is packs that you can sort of go on Prime Gaming, link your accounts, and then you can just grab them for free. And there's more than one. I got one that's there now, but I think apparently there's going to be more and more unlocking as the days go on. So you might want to check that out. There is other stuff on there as well. I noticed that for Madden and all sorts on there. So go over to Prime Gaming if you're a Prime member and check it out, because no harm getting free stuff. There's even free games there as well. So yeah, it's worth checking out. Apparently, Warner Brothers games will now have a heavy focus on live service. Can you see my face drop as I read that? Because it's all the rubbish. Oh, games as a live service. Oh, good. That's just what we want, Warner Bros. Games. Games as a live service so that we can just give you more money. Just shovel it in your pocket. Just, oh, look, there's a little costume. Shall we buy that for £20 and give you just half my £20? Look, tell you what, Warner Bros. Yeah, I'll just get all my money and just dump it there and you can have it. And then just keep the game the way it is. Stop making games as a live service, because to be honest, I don't want it. I just want a good story, good game that I can play that's not constantly just bombarding me with all the crap that I'm not interested in. So no thanks. A few more bits of news. EA Play is 99 pence until March, so if you've not checked it out yet, you can. There's plenty of games on there that are quite fun to play. They're all mostly the old ones, but still, if you've not played them, it's well worth checking it out. Speaking of EA, 19 million people claimed the free Battlefront 2 game on Epic Game Store, so that's just mad, isn't it? I can't believe that. I claimed it as well, so even though I already own it, but why wouldn't you claim it's free? So who's complaining? Halo Infinite news is coming next week, so if you like Halo Infinite, then you're going to get some news about it next week. Hopefully it looks better than what it did last time we saw it, but I'm sure it will. Surely it's got to, hasn't it? Did I say Lord of the Rings Gollum has been delayed until next year? That's a shame, because I quite like fantasy games, and so I'm disappointed it's been delayed, but hey ho, that's one of these things, isn't it? And finally, the gaming charts, we've got to them. Right, Hitman is not Hitman 3 is #1 best-selling game in the series so far. Then it's Animal Crossing New Horizons, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That's your top 5, and that's it for game news. There's quite a bit there to talk about, so yeah. Lots of nice gaming news. So let's move on, shall we? Now, I normally talk about what I've been playing, but I've not been playing anything. I know it's terrible, isn't it? But there's just nothing grabbing me at the moment, and I've just been too busy with life. You know what it's like. Sometimes you just don't get time to play a game. It's like, oh, well, you can play a game when you're a tire, can't you? But I've just not had time, and I, I, I would make time, do you know what I mean? If there was something I really, really, really wanted to play, but there isn't. Kind of played all the ones I wanted to play come November, December, and now I'm a bit. But we've got games to look forward to. So things like Destruction Derby All Stars, I'm really looking forward to that. I think that could be a fun game. I mean, it looks a bit cheesy, I guess, but I like Destruction Derby, so if it's anything like that, it's going to be totally awesome. So let's just hope it is. Uh, was there any other games that sort of Kenna, we'll have to look at that. That was amazing. But when's it coming out? Nobody knows, do they? It would be nice to know. There was a rumour of it round about March, but I'm sure if it was coming March, they would have announced that already. So that's a bit of a wait and see one. Obviously, we've got a new Horizon game, new God of War game, all apparently coming. Gran Turismo all coming this year. Ratchet and Clank coming this year. I don't know. I don't know if we'll see all those this year. I have my doubts, but I guess we'll see. But until then, I'm sure there'll be something that I want to play. In the meantime, since I've not been playing it, I have been asking other people what they've been playing on Twitter. So let's just have a quick look, shall we? Matt Adcock, he said he's been revisiting God of War on PS5, and he said it looks absolutely stunning. So it's quite tempting to go back to play God of War or the Uncharted series on PS5. I have been tempted to do that, so maybe by the next episode I'll be saying, oh, I've been playing them. So we'll see. I'm quite tempted. Uh, Also, Shady has said he's been playing Princess Connect. I've no idea what that is. I asked him if it was a joke because I thought he was just winding me up or something, but he said no, it's not a joke. So there you go, Princess Connect. Worth checking out. Don't know about that one, not sure. Uh, this, he said he's been playing Immortal Phoenix Rising. He said it's a good game with lots of things to explore. Reminds him of Zelda, and he loved Zelda, so he said it was well worth investing 30 quid in. To be honest, I can see the appeal, but considering I can't even get through Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and we all know Ubisoft games are all the same, just a big grind. I'm still trying to grind my way through Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I've had to have a break from it because it just done my head in a bit trying to do all that grinding. So maybe one day I'll go back to it, but in the mean, but I doubt I'll ever play Phoenix, to be honest. What is it called again? Immortals. Nah, I don't think. I just can't be playing another game like that. I don't think. Uh, Sammy, he said he was working through Star Wars Fallen Order and re-downloaded DayZ. Both quite good games. So yeah, he's also going to start Ghost of Tsushima. Now that's one I need to finish. Ghost of Tsushima. I'm hoping to finish that on PlayStation 5 at some point when I can get the motivation to do so. Martin Westcott, he said he's playing The Witcher 3. And I said, yeah, it took me 3 years to complete that. So I think he's going to try and actually finish it this time. So good luck with that one. Uh, John AAK, The Link, he said he's finally finished playing Little Nightmares and played the DLC. So he really enjoyed that. And finally, Connor has said that he fell away from Destiny 2 and back into Guild Wars 2. He's going to give Medium a go when it drops on Game Pass. Speaking of the Medium, I think it looks pretty bad. I think it's not going to be very well received. Just my prediction that the review scores on that one aren't going to be good. I don't care about review scores. I care more about what people think of the game. The score's just the sort of afterthought, isn't it? But I just get the feeling that people aren't going to think much of the game just from it's only from initial impressions and seeing what I've seen of it. I just think people are going to be going, oh, you know what, this game's pretty bad. So that's my prediction for that. Right, so we know what everyone else has been playing. We know about game news, and I've not been playing anything. So are we back to another short episode? At least it's longer than last week, to be fair. So we'll talk about what's coming out. That's it, I guess. I guess that's all I've got to say for now. I know it's a bit of a short podcast, but it's just me ranting on. I mean, it's not really meant to, I'm not going to drag out for an hour me ranting on. I'll just rant on for however much I'm ranting on, and then when I've played something and I've got what's to say about it, you'll know about it because I won't shut up. In the meantime, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.